Hi. While we are preparing for the Christmas, also prepare that your hair is going to break this period, and that's why I'm here. So this is the harmattan period, and if you are in the other part of Nigeria, that is, I mean, aside Lagos, I don't know if Lagos is in Nigeria because the torment and torture in that state. All right, so because of the population in Lagos, you might not really be experiencing the harmattan and the dry season yet because of how populated it is. So if you're in the other part of the state in Nigeria, you would notice that it's becoming dry, it's becoming cold. I'm in Kwara State and kind of like northish, kind of westish, kind of, you get my point here. So here is already becoming very dry and becoming very cold. So I'm very sure that the northern part and other parts would be worse. So if you have unnatural hair, be it relaxed, be it natural hair, but particularly for those who are on natural hair, not yet chemically altered, you want to make sure you have your product on ground and you want to make sure you're putting these things I'm going to say in place. So first of all, you want to make sure you always moisturize your hair. It's advisable to moisturize 2 to 3 times weekly if you're on a natural hair, whatever. But now that it's the harmattan period, you want to make sure that you're not only moisturizing, but you're doing other kind of things. But for the moisturizing part, you want to make sure you're moisturizing nothing less than 3 times in a week. Nothing less than 3 times in a week. Before, you can moisturize probably once if you're low porosity, as long as you moisturize when your hair is in a protective style, or twice in a week, and you're good to go. For high porosity, I would say probably 3 times in a week. But now you want to make sure you're doing like 4 times in a week. If your products are very lightweight, you can even do that probably 5 times in a week. Honestly, because this period is very dry. This period and it's going to become drier and it's going to be the driest. So, like I said, first thing first, make sure you have your moisturizer, which is your leave-in conditioner. Second thing, you want to make sure you have what you use to sealing. Now, for sealing in your moisturizer or your leave-in conditioner, you can make use of the oil or you can make use of your hair butter. So, for your hair butter, it could be shea butter or a mixture of Ayurvedic herbs and butter or your store-bought hair butter that you usually use for your hair. So, you want to make sure that you actually have what you're using to sealing. Or you are making use of your oil. Make sure it's the oil probably you got or something. Just make sure you have something you're using to seal the leave-in conditioner or the hair mist or whatever thing you use to moisturize and hydrate your hair. The third thing you want to make sure you do is do not sleep on a cotton pillowcase. Make sure you're using a satin bonnet or a silk pillowcase or a satin pillowcase, or you're actually sleeping with a satin scarf, anything that is very slippery. That's what you want to rest your head on, unless it's going to really soak out the moisture and your hair is going to get dry faster. If you've been escaping the other times, this period, please don't do it for the sake of your hair health. That way, your hair will be moisturized, which will help you retain length. Because if your hair is not moisturized, it's going to be dry, brittle, and it's going to break. That's what leads to breakage. So you want to make sure that your hair is not breaking this period. The fourth thing you want to make sure you put in place is a protective hairstyle. Something like what you can see on my hair, you can decide to do this. Along the line, I'm going to take out the beads and probably just use wigs. Okay, so there are other ways you can actually style your protective hairstyle. You can make cornrows if you want to. The earlier you actually make your protective hairstyle, the better for you, because if it becomes drier than this period we are, it's going to be harder for you to make your hair, especially if you have a dense hair like mine and very coarse fussy hair. It's going to be tough. So I would suggest you start preparing yourself now. If at all you make a protective hairstyle now and later on it's going to get rough, what you do is, while you go to the salon or when you get to the salon, while they are making your hair, they should take out one, make it, redo it back, so that you don't let your hair just sit like that. Because trust me, last year I lost a lot of hair and I'm not making that mistake this year. So if you can put all these things in place, then you are good to go. Like I said, don't forget to moisturize. Don't forget to seal in the moisture. Don't forget to sleep with a satin scarf or silk or whatever bonnet or pillowcase you want to sleep in. And again, your protective hairstyle. So make sure you put all these things in place. That way you're going to be able to retain length and this isn't got nothing on you. If this was very helpful to you, please give my video a like and leave a comment. Bye. Don't forget to follow. Bye.